Welcome you all to the Igniting Curiosity in Life Science. So today we will discuss one more very important component of the cell, that is the peroxisomes. Okay, this is even we can call it as what the detoxifying expert of the cell. Okay, without delay, let's move on to the main thing or content of the today's class, right? So what are peroxisomes? Peroxisomes are specialized metabolic compartments mainly found in the eukaryotic cells surrounded by a single membrane, right? And this mainly what carried out the oxidation reaction. Okay, what is that? It is removing the hydrogen atoms from various molecules, right? So they play a very important role in the oxidation reactions, that is removing hydrogen atoms from various molecules and transferring them to the oxygen, okay, forming what? The hydrogen peroxide, right, as a byproduct. Okay, so but wait, so what you are thinking, hydrogen peroxide is toxic, right? Yes, that is why peroxisomes also contain a special enzymes, okay, that quickly convert this hydrogen peroxide into water molecule. Okay, this clever compartmentalization, it protects the rest of the cell from damaging, right? It is a very perfect example of how structure supports function inside the cells, right? So next we'll move on to the peroxisomes having a very important jobs, right? So some break down fatty acids into smaller molecules that are transported to mitochondria for energy production. Okay, in liver cells what happens? Peroxisomes, it detoxify alcohol and other harmful the compounds by transferring what? Hydrogen from these poisons to oxygen. Okay, so plants also have their own version of the peroxisomes, that is called as what? The glyoxysomes. What are those? Okay, these are all what? The glyoxysomes, mainly found in the plants. Okay, found in the storing tissues of the seeds especially. Okay, and these organelles help convert fatty acids into sugars, okay, giving energy to young seedlings until they can make their own food material, okay, through the process of the photosynthesis. So what happens? The scientists are still uncovering how peroxisomes originate and multiply. Okay, they can grow by incorporating proteins and lipids, okay, made in the cytosol and the cytoplasmic reticulum. Okay, once they reach a certain size, okay, they may divide into two, a process that has sparked the debates, okay, about whether they share an evolutionary link with mitochondria and chloroplast, like that. Okay, so this is what a simple thing about the important functions of the peroxisomes. So next we'll move on to the structure of a peroxisomes. Okay, so peroxisomes are a very small and spherical, okay, organelle, mainly found or it is mainly surrounded by what? The single membrane. Okay, as you see that it is not having the double membrane like what the previous what we discussed. Okay, so it is having the single membrane, unlike mitochondria and the chloroplast, right, which have a double membrane structure. Okay, inside the peroxisome is a dense granular matrix, okay, that contains what? The especially the enzymes. Okay, which enzymes? Oxidases and the catalases. So what are the main enzymes? Oxidases and catalases. Okay, these are the two enzymes mainly present in the granular matrix, and these enzymes work together to carry out the oxidation reaction, removing hydrogen from molecules and producing what? The hydrogen peroxide as a byproduct. Okay, at the center peroxisomes often have a crystalline core. Okay, this you can see that the crystalline core, okay, it is made by the enzyme proteins, okay, giving them a distinctive appearance under an electron microscope. So the membrane of the peroxisomes help maintain an isolated environment where these oxidation reactions can safely occur, okay, and also preventing the toxic effects of the hydrogen peroxide on the other parts of the cell, right? So peroxisomes even can vary in size and as well as the shape of a shape depending on the cell type and its metabolic activity, okay. They also have a membrane proteins, okay, responsible for importing enzymes synthesized in the cytosol and for regulating transport of metabolites, okay. So overall, if we consider the structure of the peroxisome, no, these are very simple in nature, okay, the simple structure, it perfectly designed for its crucial role in the detoxification, okay, fatty acid breakdown as well as metabolic balance within the cell, right? So this much about the today's content. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe the channel, the Igniting Curiosity in Life Science. So this is Savita. See you in the next video. Thank you.